Hey, what's up guys? This is your boy Montre, and here to kind of discuss some of the weird stuff that's going on in our world, some of the things that we just can't seem to explain. Some of that is the Mandela effect. Of course, I've got a lot of videos about that, and I like to go into depth about it. A few people have even started calling it something else. Maybe we should call it the quantum effect. I'll give credit to Life Matrix, his channel, go check it out. Because really, the things and the changes that are really happening on a quantum scale. And that kind of helps us kind of figure out what exactly is going on. I kind of agree with him. I think we should kind of move toward a more general, I guess, phrasing for this phenomenon. So we don't get too distracted by just events in themselves and try to focus on the thing as the bigger picture of what's really going on. Well, everybody's got these theories about what's going on. Some people are more religious with theirs. Some people are more, esoteric. Some people are more like scientific and things. I'm not totally convinced on either or. I still believe that Cern may have something to do with it. There are a few people that are like, no, that's a psyop, whatever. I don't believe that. That's okay. It's okay if you don't believe Cern is involved, then this video is not for you. But I still believe that the LHC, the Large Hadron Collider, has something to do with it, that they might be trying to open some type of black hole and on some type of esoteric level, a spiritual doorway that could allow some of the ancient beings or some multidimensional beings to get through. Woo, it's hot in here. I'm sorry guys, I am sweating up a storm. It's summertime and my air is just not working right. I do like some of the religious videos that have been coming up. A lot of you guys are very big Bible scholars, so you've been talking about the biblical changes, or if you've seen a biblical change in the scripture, a lot of people have been talking about the lion and the lamb scripture. And I think that was Isaiah 11:6, and a lot of people say it was the lion and the lamb. Now it's the wolf living with the lamb, and that concerns a lot of people. I wanted to talk about this particular scripture, and I wanted to go more into depth about it. Not just the changes with the scripture, but why would it change it to the wolf and the lamb? I mean, does it have something to do with the wolf being in sheep's clothing or something to that nature? But if you watch my other videos, I go much into depth about the fallen angels, the Anunnaki, and how I believe that this all correlates with Apollyon, who's trapped in the pit in Revelations. Apollyon is also known as Apollo, the sun god. And this is why I can't really get on the whole Christianity bandwagon and the religious bandwagon, because much of Christianity derives from sun god worship, and I'm just not down with that, okay? But I'm not going to throw out the baby Jesus with the bathwater. I will look at scripture just for clues, since it seems to be that the scriptures are getting affected somehow. So when we go back to the Isaiah scripture, we're talking about the lion and the lamb, and now it being the wolf and the lamb, according to some people's memory, I had to say, okay, well, what does the wolf represent? So I went back and I looked to see if there were any ancient gods that were represented by the wolf. And lo and behold, guess who I found was represented by the wolf? Apollo. That's right, people. Apollo, the god Apollo, the sun god Apollo, is represented by the wolf. So maybe that has some connection with why that scripture was changed to the wolf would dwell with the lamb. Makes you think. Another YouTuber also brought out a very good point. Her channel is called Circle Healing Network, and she made a very good video about how she had noticed the Target logo had changed, and it had gone from looking like a target to just a circle and a dot. And she made the point to realize that a circle and a dot is actually the astrological symbol for the sun, which goes back to the god Apollo. Every sign, every change, every symbol, these are not just accidental or coincidence. A lot of these changes are connecting back to the god Apollo, connecting back to Apollyon, who also connects with the god Shiva, which is also a statue outside of Cern, which is why I'm not quick to let go of the Cern connection, because there's a lot of clues that they've been given, and I even found an image of that was really kind of interesting in the Happy video, that where they have player 1 and player 2, and one says player 1 has 4,664 points, which is very closely connected to Nelson Mandela's prison cell number, and then player 2 has 9 points. And a lot of people, I was watching some videos about numerology and how the number 9 is the number of Satan. So I'm not sure what they're trying to say, but there are a lot of cultic symbols in there. There's a lot of cultic symbols, and I don't think that astrophysicists have time to play with people's minds like that. No, not if it was a hoax, not if it wasn't real. I don't think they would take the time to make videos just to poke fun at people talking about the Mandela effect, because the Mandela effect has just now started getting momentum, and there's no reason for them to go out of their way to just say, ha, let's make fun of these people. Nah. People only attack something when it has some type of validity or cause of something. If it doesn't mean anything, if they're talking about fairies, Cern is creating dinosaurs out of nowhere. Cern is cloning dinosaurs. You just can't make a statement and think somebody's going to take it seriously or respond to it. Okay? If it has some validity, or you accuse somebody of lying and it has some validity to it, then that's when people respond, because they want to keep it covered up. They're not going to cover up something that's just like ridiculous. So I think people are onto something, and I think that people should just kind of keep on keeping on and keep trying to research and find some clues. But what do you think? I mean, we really don't know. If you have any clues, what do you think about it? Give me your 2 cents about that, because if you don't do it, then who will? Peace out, guys.